Do you hear that? Do you hear that? It is the sound of MAGA collapsing in real time. Donald Trump today did two things wrong. One, he released the Tate brothers, who are sex traffickers, and he's brought them back to the United States. Trump said he was going to get rid of sexual criminals instead of importing them from other countries. Secondly, he released the Epstein files today, and MAGA is split on both. They're split on both. Here's one person saying, I voted for an administration that would stop human trafficking at our borders. I voted to get rapists and pedophiles off the streets. Trump's actions in freeing the Tate brothers was stunning betrayal of his mandate. I just don't know what to tell them, because what do they think Donald Trump's going to do? Protect you? No, he's going to protect criminals like him. But interestingly, Ron DeSantis then came out and said this about the release of the Tate brothers.
No involvement in that. I read about it through the media. Clearly, the federal government has jurisdiction, whether they want to rebuff his entry into the United States, and I have confidence that whether it's Pam Bondi or Kristi Noem, that they will be looking at that. I do know our Attorney General, James Uthmeyer, is looking at what state hooks and jurisdiction we may have to be able to deal with this. But the reality is no, Florida is not a place where you're welcome. With that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, and then the conservatives went ham on him. DeSantis needs to focus on getting the illegals out of Florida for those comments defending Tate. Tate is an admitted human trafficker, okay? Blake goes, they're U.S. citizens. So this has created such a divide. Are you getting this? It's such a divide within MAGA. Richard Hanania, who is a huge right-wing influencer, said the Trump administration got Andrew Tate and his brother released. This really feels like a moral watershed. Everything else MAGA does has some kind of twisted moral logic that maybe you can see if you squint really hard. This time it's just, we love pimping. If they were run based on the principles of white nationalism, they'd at least be upset about the black guy abusing white women. But that's a plus for them now. They're going to Florida. I wonder if DeSantis will greet them at the time. Well, we know he's not going to, Richard. Jeremy Boring said, the way conservatives and conservative organizations respond to Andrew Tate arriving on U.S. soil will tell you everything you need to know about them. Any organization or host who embraces him is engaged in far worse than simple grift. Though it is that. Andrew Tate is the enemy of any traditional American conservatism. Ben Shapiro. America does not need more self-proclaimed pimps and terror supporters with outstanding criminal allegations of sex trafficking. Blah, 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 blah. Well, you all supported Donald Trump. You all supported Donald Trump. MAGA influencers were very mad at DeSantis, saying the following. Very soy comments, which is bad. Soy's bad because it means you're, I don't know. I don't understand because it's a bad source of protein. I don't know. Ron DeSantis is officially, I'm not going to say that word, P word, land of the free. Andrew and Tristan can go wherever they want. Okay. And so that's all happening, right? There is a civil war with Andrew Tate's release because it kind of exposes the fraud for what MAGA is, and conservatives who I guess believe in something. I don't understand how you can vote for Trump and be shocked when he does Trump things. But separately, on today, the same day, there was this Epstein file release, and I've been deep into the right-wing media ecosystem, so you don't have to be, but essentially they all kind of, it was like this huge promotion to this moment where all are going to be released. And it's been something everyone's been really anticipating because I thought for sure it was going to expose like Hillary Clinton, Beyonce, like every famous person, Tom Hanks. They thought everyone was going to be in these files, right? And so then what the White House did was they had tons of influencers come in to receive binders with the files, part one of the files. Here's a little bit of that. So they're like proudly displaying them as if like, I mean, Epstein is a man who committed atrocious crimes, and they're acting like this is like they're at Disney World. Okay, so you got it. Phase 1, right? Okay, I just changed. I have to do an interview, but I want to finish this. Okay, so then that Epstein thing happens, right? And then Laura Loomer says, today I am in agreement with Ron Filipkowski of Midas Touch, saying when the left and right come together, call something out. It's time for some serious reflection. Because Ron said, what a joke. So the big reveal of the Epstein's file is that some of them were given to a group of right-wing social media operatives. They turned everything into a clown show. Laura agreed with him. And as someone wrote here, it's, the White House fucked up so bad that Laura Loomer and Ron Filipkowski are in agreement. What a timeline. Truly, what a beautiful time to be alive. Laura went on to say, there are no Epstein files. The binders are props. Every single one of those right-wing paid influencers lied to all of you today. They engaged in deception to run cover for pedophiles, blah, 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 blah. Yashar Ali said, the challenge for Trump world is keeping people like Laura Loomer on the outside. It makes it much safer for her to be brutally honest. Laura said here, Pam Bondi's never going to recover from this. Why can't we talk about how Pam Bondi was the Attorney General of Florida the entire time Jeffrey Epstein was raping young girls in Florida? That's actually a good point. Oh my God, I'm agreeing with Laura Loomer. And then Laura goes, I don't give a fuck. Start with what? Telling the truth. Why? This is absurd. Everyone is just laughing in the administration today. And then Laura Loomer said, being honest is the reason why I'm on the outside. Let's be honest. Can we go there? And I said, Laura, come on my YouTube channel. And let's expose these grifters. We'll see if she responds. Okay, so and then it's just on and on and on. And then also, during all this, MAGA was caught basically copying and pasting what the White House told him to say. Look at this. Today I met with President Donald Trump, blah, 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 right? And then it goes here. The best part, this is just a start. AG Bondi confirmed there are thousands more Epstein. Okay. And then you get it. And then, of course, this person here, today I met President Trump, JD Vance. The best part, this is just the start. So it's a terrible look for Trump's White House. Everyone is upset at them. I mean, obviously, Democrats and anyone who has common sense is looking at this and just laughing because this is a Frankenstein's monster of their own creation, because the Epstein file thing has become this boogeyman and they finally said they're going to release it, and now they just bungled it completely. And the Andrew Tate thing, MAGA is just splintered. And when they're splintered, it gives us the opportunity to get stronger. So let's take it. And I'm just going to keep refreshing all these awesome posts, but I'll see you next time.